All right. Test. 1, 2. Am I live? Am I live? Working. Yo, Steady. What up, Steady? How you doing? How are you doing, good sir? Fast as fuck. You fast as fuck, good sir. You you fast as fuck. Can you hear me? I've been God damn, I've been struggling with my fuck. What the hell is going on with my video? Yes, sir. All right, perfect. Working? Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, right. Yes. Yes. Are you celebrating all day? When you going live tomorrow? What time you going live tomorrow, good sir? Are you going live at night? What are you doing? What are you doing? What's the special thing that you're doing? Oh, I gotta. Oh, jeez. Shit. Probably like okay. Go with the flow. You're gonna play some Fort Booty. Nice, nice. It's gonna be a great stream. It's gonna be a fucking awesome stream. Amazing. Amazing stream. Let me change that. Uh, Games. Which do you prefer? Do you prefer? All right, Steady. What do you prefer? Do you prefer digital or physical games? What do you prefer? Hey, what's up, True X? Damn, my camera's just not working, man. Holy shit. Holy shit. You prefer digital nowadays? Why do you prefer digital? Why? Why? Oh, by the way, everybody. By the way, welcome to the Blaze Your Titan Nation podcast, episode 10. We ending this season on a banger here with no Cam. Thank you very much, Jen, for the lurk. We ending this season, first season of the Blaze Your Titan Nation podcast with a bang here. My cam is not working. It's okay. It's fine. But we're gonna roll with it. This is gonna be a proper podcast. This is gonna be like a pure audio podcast, okay? And we're gonna be talking about physical versus digital gaming. We're gonna be talking about that. We're gonna talk about the reasons why people prefer one over the other. If you prefer, holy shit, Jen. What are you doing? What are you doing, Jen? Don't do that. Just lurk. Just listen to my voice, cause my cam is not working. Just. I know you're working. I know you're working. Just chill. Just chill and work. All right. Just chill. Oh my god, you can't hear anything? And it's even worse that I don't have a camera on. Ugh. I appreciate Jen's gifted here. Just take it and appreciate it. I feel like you're yelling at me. How do you know that I'm yelling at you? How? How do you know? How do you know you're trolling? Trolling. But anyway, this is gonna be a quick podcast. I don't even know if it's gonna be. I'm not gonna make the 2 hours. I don't know. I feel awkward without a camera. I feel awkward without having a cam. You know. Oh my God! All love. Thank you, Jen. Thank you. Thank you, Jen. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate the gifted. Uh, you know, exclamation point. Love, Jen. Let's see if it works. Oh my God. It makes sense. Ugh. Crazy. Crazy. Okay. Anyway. Okay, let me start that over again. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the Blaze Titan Nation podcast, episode 10. We're going to talk about physical versus digital games and why do you prefer one or the other. Truex Storm. Let's see. I totally missed your chat, man. I apologize. Let me scroll up. Study says he'll probably do Mafia solo. Okay, start Fort, then Halo, then maybe back to Fort. Oh, okay. I'm in ads and probably digital nowadays as well, but I love your OG discs. Oh, Truex Storm says I prefer digital because I always hated how discs can get scratched and corrupted if they get scratched enough. Well, I mean, but you own plenty of physical games too. Okay. You know, back in the day, back when I was, growing up, I used to play something called the Nintendo. The Nintendo Entertainment System. And back in those days, we didn't have any means of going digital. Like, there's no digital realm at all. There's nothing digital, ain't nothing digital. So the thought of it was really just, that's not happening. It was not until maybe around, I say like around 2000s where I started to actually download shit. Remember when Kazam came out, Napster came out, all these platforms that allowed you to download and stuff. That's when I started getting interested in downloading. But other than that, I always and forever will prefer physical. What's up, Edgy? Hey, welcome back in. I'm sure I've told you this story before, but I'll tell you again. Oh, yeah. No problem. You just spam my chat with the stories. Get involved. This is going to be a short one. This is going to be a short and sweet podcast, It's not going to be long. So, yeah, feel free to chime in whenever you want to. But I am a physical guy. I like my physical games. I never was a digital type of guy, ever. And I prefer, as much as possible, to buy my games physically. Let me just get that out in the world. Edgy says, I don't know, my collection of 3DS cartridges is something to behold. And there's something about slamming those things into the handheld console was something. Yeah, felt right, like you were in gaming mode. Exactly. Digital, to me, I don't feel like you own your games. I don't feel like you own them. At the end of the day, let's say, for example, you lose your account, or I'll use Xbox, for example. Let's say, for example, you lose your Xbox Live account, and you have all these games downloaded, right? And now, after a while, maybe after a while, I don't know how long, maybe something happens, they get removed from the store. Maybe accidentally gets deleted on your hard drive, or maybe, on your external gets corrupted or whatever. You lose all those games. You lose all of them. At least when you own them physically, that you have them physically in your hand, you can go back to them. You can pop them in the disk drive if your save data gets corrupted or something gets corrupted. The point is, you own these games physically, right? You own them physically. And I know now times have changed where when you own the game, you put the game inside the disk drive or whatever, and you have to download the update, which gives you the rest of the game. I understand that. I get it. It sucks that that's a thing that's happening. But at the same time, no. I feel as though that practice needs to stop. I know EA has been doing it with Jedi Survivor, and it fucking sucked. I hated it. I did not like the fact that when you put in the game, it's not the game itself. You have to download the rest of the game, which makes no sense to me. I understand an update. Updates are fine. But to download the rest of the game, you don't even get the game on the disc. You have to actually download the rest of the game. It is crazy. Edgy says, you literally don't own the game if you go digital. Hell, PlayStation's literally deleting digital versions of Concord from player accounts right now. Exactly. Truex Storm says, I used to own a used copy of Final Fantasy 12 for PS2. Now, this disc had the initials TK written on the disc in Sharpie permanent marker. I had a hell of a time playing the game at all. I had never had to try cleaning a disc before. I had never had to try to clean a disc before, so I didn't know what I was doing. But I made it somehow last until right after I beat the final boss, and I was trying to do some side content that delve into the tougher endgame dungeons. I was barely able to enter one of those when my disc got fully corrupted. Oh shit! Damn! What the hell? How did Sharpie get? Who wrote TK on your disc? Holy! Although digitally, specifically on PC, you have an easier way to get your grubby hands on the code to mod games, and sometimes those mods are better than the game itself. Like for instance, modding The Binding of Isaac is real cool. Same thing with modding Minecraft too, eh? The previous owner might have. Oof. I thought you might have just bought a new, but damn, man. Okay, so here's the thing. There's obviously pros and cons to owning both physical and digital copies of games. Okay, there's pros and cons to both. Now, that being said, which one has more pros than cons? Which one has more pros? I understand the whole modding thing. I get it. You can't do anything physically with modding. You can't release a physical version of a mod. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. I'll never see if Fallout London came out physically. There's no way. I don't know if Fallout 4 came out and then they came out with Fallout London physical add-on to it. Like they did back in the day. Remember back in the day? Not back in the day, sorry. Remember back on the 360 days when Oblivion came out? And then you had the Oblivion Ultimate Edition or whatever the edition was, Game of the Year edition, whatever it was, and it came on multiple discs. This is for the 360. Right? I remember installing each and every one of those. Or Lost Odyssey. Lost Odyssey came on 4 discs. 4 or 3, whatever the case may be. 4 or 3 discs. All right? We just don't have that anymore. We don't. Everybody gets 1 disc. You get 1 disc, and then you download the rest of the game onto your hard drive. It's very rare that a game has the full game, 4 discs. You know, the last game that I got that had like 4 discs was Baldur's Gate 3. And I had to order it online, special, physically. And guess what? When I was installing the game, it accidentally installed, or it came with the digital version of that game, which is crazy. Ooh. You're just playing Devil's Advocate here. Oh, it's all good. It's a pro for players on physical state. For business, damn cities and shit expensive as hell. You know? Oh yeah. I agree with that. I agree with the cost for the publishers to make these games physical. That's why the push to digital is so hard. It's crazy. They want to get rid of all those discs. They don't want to manufacture those discs anymore. I think I heard somewhere that it's hard to manufacture those discs. Or like for Microsoft to manufacture like discs for the Xbox. That's why they're pushing so hard on Game Pass. They want all their shit to be released digitally. Look at what happened with Hellblade. Hellblade didn't even release. There's no physical version of Hellblade, and it didn't come out with a 60 frames per second mode. Like, what the fuck? What is Microsoft thinking? They can't, like, what, man, if you own an Xbox Series X, you are not getting, you're getting the power, but you're not getting the benefits. And no wonder why they're coming out with a digital version of an Xbox Series X for this Christmas. Because, goddamn, man, people just want to play their games digitally, but they want the power. The only way to do it now is you have an Xbox Series S, right? You can get an Xbox Series X physical version, but I think it comes with a lesser hard drive, like a 1 terabyte, but the newest one comes with a 2 terabyte, all digital. It's crazy. True X Storm says, that's why I prefer owning digital games. I think digital has more pros, in your opinion. I like how I don't have to worry about scratching discs with them. That's my main reason for purchasing games digitally. But some games these days have pre-order DLC. That is digital purchase only. All right. Edgy says, also losing discs and losing physical things. Like, bro, I had a copy of Phineas and Ferb? What is that? Across the second dimension on the Wii, and I lost the game. Shit, was such a good game too. I've never heard of that game. Ooh, you hated loses disc too? Edgy says, I unlocked Peter the Panda and other stuff to like damn, I spent so much time on that game, but dumb child me lost the disc. Holy fuck. I mean, people lose shit all the time, and there's no way to get it back. And I get it. Like, you know, losing the physical version is different than losing the digital version. With the digital version, you have a chance to re-download that and get it back if like something's corrupted or whatever. But the fact of the matter is your account. It's your account. You know, as long as you have your account, as long as you have access to your Xbox Live or PlayStation account, you have that chance or opportunity to re-download that game. But who knows? Who knows in the future? Maybe that game you won't be able to re-download it. Maybe they'll remove it. You know, do you actually own your games digitally? When you buy digitally, do you actually own them? That's the thing. You pre-ordered Dragon Ball Sparking Zero a few weeks ago, and prior to my purchase, it said that the pre-order bonuses only came with a digital purchase of the game. Ooh. That's kind of dumb, not gonna lie. Yeah. That's pretty. I mean, here's the thing. I don't know why they want to separate the digital versus the physical. I don't know why. If you're gonna have the same bonuses, make sure you have the same bonuses for the physical version as well as the digital version. All right. The reason why they want pre-order bonuses for the digital version is because again, it may be cheaper, or they have control over when they can take it away, or they can update, or something like that. It's all about control. If you buy something physically, they do not have control over when you play it or what you do with it, or if you apply an update to it. They do not have control over that. They don't. But when it's digital, when you update the game, I feel so, or maybe you can, maybe there's a way to delete updates for digital games. But in any case, when you buy the game, usually when they update the game on the store or something, and then you buy the game with its already updated form, or in its updated form already. You can't buy the game vanilla. Edgy says I was looking at Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero, and it looks super interesting too. I'll have to see what the gameplay is like. Trek Storm says, I'm not going to argue. I don't want to scratch a disc of a game that costs $120 for you to purchase. God damn. God forbid you get like the Ultimate Collector's Edition version and something happens to that disc. Yeah, that's the thing. You got to be able to take care of it. Or, I mean, that's why you have, I don't know if you guys do this, but do you purchase, what do you call them? Those insurances? Not insurances, sorry. Those like coverage for like games and stuff. You know how in GameStop they ask you, do you wanna put $3 down to cover the game? Yada yada yada, or something like that. Is it warranties? I think it's warranties. Something like that. Warranty, yeah. Joyce says, I have nothing but fond memories of the old Dragon Ball Budokai and Tenshinhan, so I highly recommend pre-order. Oh my god. Yes, okay. So, and by the way, Sparking Zero, I heard had like 100 to 165 characters, which is insane. It's crazy. It is crazy. But yeah, anyway. So if your disc, if you get a warranty, if you get like a coverage on it for like $3-4, and then you come back with it all scratched up, they'll replace it, don't they? They'll replace it. Get it? I need to play with you guys. Oh man. The thing is, I don't got a new gen console. Oh, a PC strong enough to run Sparking Zero, but it looks really cool. Isn't it not for PC? Isn't Sparking Zero not for PC? Like, they're not coming out on PC? That sucks. Wait. Yeah, anyway, there's a lot of pros and cons to owning physical and owning digital. It's for PC. You can pre-order on Steam. Ah, okay. I just wanted to say that, I'm standing on, my physical fight, especially with games. With this whole PS5 digital Pro console that's coming out for like $700 US, which is pretty much like $1,000 Canadian with taxes and everything. Before taxes, it's like $900, but after taxes, it's like $1,000 Canadian dollars, and I'm not paying $1,000 fucking Canadian dollars for a PS5 Pro digital console. If they had like a version that was, with a disc version, maybe I would trade in my PS5 right now for it. But that is not happening at all. I'm not doing that. Nope. And I do not see any difference between the games that they showed on that showcase versus the games that you can play on your regular PS5. I'm sorry. That is not happening for me. Pre-ordered on PS5? You mentioned that it wasn't cross-platform, right? You mentioned it wasn't cross-platform. I'm pretty sure that your friends and family would hunt you down if you ever bought a PS5 Pro. It is not. Okay, it's not. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. But when they do, you know, I'm like, I have to be honest, Rexorm, I'm like, I haven't played a lot of Dragon Ball Z games in the past, so I'm not as close or not as like hyped up as you when it comes to this game. But it looks good. It looks good. It looks good. It looks good. I don't hate me for this, but I plan on getting it on a sale. I plan on getting it on a sale. I thought they had PS5 Pro disc version. It was just like even more expensive. No, you have to get the add-on. Edgy. That's the thing. You have to get the $80 add-on for it. And I'm not going to get an $80 add-on for the PS5 Pro digital. No, just build it into that shit. Just build it in. Built in. And it's crazy. It comes with Astro, like the new Astro game, which it's not surprising. Every PS5 comes with it. But still, though, that's expensive as fuck. And the fact that they didn't even do a physical version. They just, like, digital. Straight digital. And I'm not doing that. No. For every single game that I buy, I'm going to buy it physically. You know, I'm going to do it. I'll help you show your ropes if you've ever played. Oh, 100%. I know for a fact there's going to be a bunch of people going to be playing it, so I will keep an eye out. Please buy for PS5. I'll see. Yeah, what the fuck, Sony? Yeah, exactly. Edgy, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. This whole thing, this whole digital future needs to end. Well, and I don't mind having a digital future, but don't get rid of physical games. Don't get rid of them. You know, as gamers like myself, you know, 90s gamers who grew up with physical cartridges and discs, floppy disks, as guys like us, we have a nostalgia for those things. We don't want those things to go. It'd be really weird to just go all digital. It'll be weird for me. But how many people now are going physical, honestly? When they buy a game, when they get a game, what are they doing? They're buying it digitally, right? They're buying it on the Steam store. You know, if you have a PC and you're into gaming, you have a Steam account. There's no doubt. And you have all those games loaded the fuck up. You have all those games loaded up on your Steam account, and it's insane. It's a lot. It's crazy. And she said, dude, I need to get a PS5 for Wolverine because it looks to be good. Oh, that's if the game ever releases. And she says, I don't think the game industry will ever get rid of physical games. It's entirely good, because I hope not, because I will riot. I'll probably stop buying games. I probably would stop buying games, to be honest. I would. Oh, that's a lie, because I love games too much. I would still buy games, but still, I'd be pissed. I'd be angry. I'd be angry that they're going down this path. Like, why? Why must you do this to me? Why must you take away the one thing? Like, even these people in who work in this industry, do they want a pure digital future? I don't know, man. Because, like, Ultimate Collector's Edition with steelbook cases and consoles, they're going to have physical games for... Yeah. How can you ignore the gaming industry burning down almost every week this year, starting late last year? Jeez. Am I being busy with university? Good, you get that education. But I just want to mention something, okay, guys? I want to mention that when it comes down to physical and digital, there's certain there's certain things that I would buy digitally, and certain things I would buy physically. Now, I've mentioned this before, and I'll mention it again just to make it official. I want to buy single player games physically, and I want to buy online games digitally, because there's no way I'm going to buy a Call of Duty game physically anymore. Like, there's no way. Like, back in, this is not the 360 days, you know? This is not the 360, or like Halo now. Halo now is more of an online game than anything. There's no story. Like, there is a story, but you don't buy Halo for the story. You don't buy these shooters for the story. You don't buy them. You go and you get download a digital version of the game and you play it online, which makes sense, right? It makes sense. Like Elden Ring, for example. Elden Ring is the type of game that you would buy physically. Overwatch is a game that you would buy digitally, right? Simply because, they're just two different types of games. One, it doesn't require you to play online for, and the other requires you to play online constantly. It's like an MMO. It's like Elder Scrolls Online, or Fallout 76. You're not going to buy those games physically. You're not going to buy them physically. There's no point. You just get them digitally. I know I ever want to buy a COD game again anyways, yeah. World of Warcraft is a digital game, yeah. Like, you would never buy World of Warcraft physically. And all the PC owners out there, how many of them still have disk drives in their towers? Probably next to no one. Nobody has them anymore. If they do, it's very rare. The last time I owned a PC, it was a Dell computer, and it had a disk drive, yeah. But now times have changed. Times have changed. And now it's more of, okay, we accept the fact that this is an all digital age. If you're a PC player, and if you got a Steam account, you're golden. And I think that's why a lot of games on Steam are cheap. That's why a lot of people who I know who have Steam or Epic Store or whatever, they get free games or they get games at a huge discount because they're digital only. And digital only games tend to be marked down from $50 to like $5, and they're bought in bundles. Hell, there's a lot of people who own all these games and don't even get to play them, like thousands and thousands of games, and don't even get to play them. It's crazy. That's why you buy a PS2 games on Amazon when you have the money. It's all about that physical. It's all about that physical, baby. It's all about that physical. I'm just happy that I'm able to go out and buy games. I'm able to. Well, I'm just happy I'm living in an era, or I'm living in an age, or I lived in an age that I was able to go out and buy video games physically. Go out and rent video games physically. When was the last time you rented a video game? When was the last time you rented a video game? Like Blockbuster, for example. Blockbuster was huge. I would go to Blockbuster and rent the latest N64 game. Oh man, it was so beautiful. It was amazing. Played the crap out of it. Oh, go on a Friday night, borrow a game, you play it on the weekend, return it on Monday. Amazing. It was glorious. And she says they can be a lot less. Like, I got the entire Pandora's box thing for like $10. Oh my God, yeah. Borderlands, oof. The whole thing for $10. That's a steal. That is a steal, good sir. I want my good and bad Dragon Ball games again. Usually that sucker is around $200 or more. Woo. 7 years ago for Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Jeez. Yeah, there's no such thing as renting games anymore. No, it's all gone. It's gone. It's gone. Those days are gone. Those days are gone. We are not getting them back. But I'm happy to have lived in those days. I'm so happy. I would hate to live in these days now where shit is just digital and you just don't input anything inside of a console. It is crazy how the internet changed everything. It literally did. And for the better or for the worse, you know? A lot of people live their lives on the internet and they, create great connections with people on the internet, which is great, but the internet is a gift and a curse, like with everything. But the ability to download games and to be able to buy them digitally, and for games to come out not even finished, man. When the N64, when you came out with an N64 game, that was it. There was no updates, none of that. Once it's released, it's released. And if it's not perfect, you might as well delay that. Delay the game. What's that quote? A delayed game is forever good, but a rush game is forever bad. Something like that. Isn't the guy who made Zelda quoted that? Because he delayed Ocarina of Time, which is the best Zelda game of all time. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I don't care. I do not care. RIP Game Informer, right? It's all dying. Nobody's just buying it. No one's buying it now. You got a hankering to buy Dragon Ball Sagas for the PS2, even though it's a mid-to-back game. Oh, okay. Nostalgia factor got you. Edgy says, I think it's also due to the decline of physical stores and retailers. Yeah, exactly. Like GameStop used to be exclusively games. Now it's a lot of just game merchandise. And yeah, some game. The Funko Pops really kill me. I was like, where did this come from? The Funko Pops. People don't even take them out of their packages. They just buy them within the package and just keep them in there. The Funko Pops. Ocarina of Time, when I get a PC and I can mod. Or wait, you know what? Does it come out? Maybe it's on the Switch, actually. Maybe I can get it on the Switch, Truex. I would love to do a stream of that. I would love to do a stream of Ocarina of Time. It's the best. The best! Better than Breath of the Wild. Better than Tears of the Kingdom. And those are... I have not played Tears of the Kingdom. I played Breath of the Wild, obviously. But to me, it's good. It's a better story than Breath of the Wild. I don't know, man. I felt close. And the fact that you go from Child Link to Adult Link, I'm just happy they delayed the game. I'm happy they delayed the game. So happy. Hey, HR! What's going on? It is on the Switch? Okay. As I stare at my 8 Funko Pops on the shelves in front of me, all in their boxes. Hey, you know what? I'm not gonna knock you for that, HR. It's just, GameStop now, it used to be called EB Games before, but GameStop now in Canada, they got shirts, they got it's like a clothing store now. They got all these dolls, all this paraphernalia when it comes to gaming, and I'm just like, man, I don't know if I want to go to GameStop to shop for clothes, I don't know. They got like, stuffed toys in there. It's like Toys R Us now. It's like Toys R Us, but GameStop. And she says, additionally, the increase of digital shopping leads to the demise of physical stores. And when physical stores stop existing, physical games cease as well. Facts. Truex Storm says, you have the Nintendo Switch online and download the virtual Nintendo 64 app on your Switch? Yeah, I think so. I gotta double check. I think I have to renew my subscription, though. My yearly one. And she says, I don't know, man. I don't know. I really love my Wind Waker. Sailing on them seas is real fun. Yeah, it is. Yo, I was a big Wind Waker fan because I didn't like the art style. I felt it, I was younger back then, and even for me, was not attracted to that shit. I was attracted to the Zelda Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time art style. Very gritty. This felt to me, it was too cartoony. It was way too cartoony for me. I was like, what the fuck is this? What is this? What direction are they going here? It's like going from HBO to Disney. Like, what the hell happened? HR says, I do have a few of them out of their boxes, but I keep most of them in the box. Right? And why do you keep them in the box, HR? For sentimental value. It's like people who collect action figures. I was in shock as a kid when I visited this kid's house. He was a rich guy. He was a rich Asian kid. And he had all this Marvel, DC, he had Wolverine, Spider-Man, Batman, Superman, all in their boxes. And I'm like, why can't we just take them out and play with them? He's like, no. We have to keep them in the boxes. It's like, why? Why? It did not compute with me. I'm like, why the hell would you keep them in the box? That's no fun. Why would you keep them in the box like that? It's just, what a waste. Oh, by the way, with N64 app, I get an N64 console because the controller layout and input on Switch is kind of crap. Is there an N64 Mini? Hey, Toon Link is great. Minish Cap, Spirit Tracks, and Wind Waker are some of my favorite. Oh, wait, not the console controller? Okay. I'm just, hey, you know what? If you like it, you like it. It just wasn't my thing. Honestly, Edgy, it was not my thing. Back in the days, I was into it. I think I was more attracted to the, what do you call it? The one Link and the Wolf. What was that game called? The Link and the Wolf. Link and the Wolf. I forget. Oh yeah, he turns into a wolf. Twilight Princess, I think. Yeah, I think it's Twilight Princess. Yeah, Twilight. Yes. Twilight Princess. Thank you. Yes, Twilight Princess. Edgy. Twilight Princess. I was attracted to more of that art style than the whole cartoony Toon Link. Yeah, art style. I was into that. Not at all. Not at all. But you all get my point, right? You all get my point. And when it comes down to it, physical games and digital games, each of them have their pros and their cons. It seems to me that the physical games, if they're scratched up, if you don't have a warranty on them, then they're useless. And there's no way for you to get them back unless you have, unless you do have a warranty. But with digital games, if you lose your account or if your hard drive gets corrupted or whatever the hell happens, maybe you have a chance to get them back. I don't know. I just lean towards physical more because I'd like to own my games. I like to put it in my hand. I like to grab it and put it in my hand. It's like reading a digital book versus a physical book. Can you imagine reading Lord of the Rings digitally? Would it be the same? I don't think so. There's some things that can't be done digitally or that doesn't have the same doesn't have the same effect digitally. Like painting, for example. Digital painting versus physical painting. I take physical painting all day, every day over the digital painting. Even though the digital painting may look good in the end, I'll take it. I'll take the physical over the digital. You know? So what do you have to say about all the games releasing this fall winter? There's way too many of them coming out for the average gamer to purchase. Okay. Every game they want this year. Who the hell are goddamn bots? Anyway, I would say pick and choose your games wisely. But it depends on what the average gamer wants. What is the average? There's a bunch of them. There's a shit ton of them. If people want just Call of Duty, people are just gonna get Call of Duty. You know, I feel as though people need to like hone in on what they really want. You know, what they really like. I know that Super Mario Party, the new Super Mario Party game is coming out. If people like that, go for that. You know? If people, like I said, they want to play Dragon Age Inquisition, or not, sorry, not Dragon Age Inquisition, Dragon Age Velguard, go for that. You know, Stalker 2, which I'm gonna get, I'm gonna go for that. You know, hey Mombi, how you doing? Yes, Adapt. There's a new Mario Party coming out. Mario Party Jamboree. I'm getting that day one. I am getting a day one. By the way, Adapt and Mombi and HR department, if you're still in here, do you prefer physical games or digital games? Let me know. I'm good, Mombi. I can't get my fucking cam to work, so this is a rare thing. Me doing a camless stream. We're doing a proper podcast, okay? We're doing a proper podcast. You're just hearing my voice. All right, you're just hearing my voice. That's it. That's all you can hear. All right. For stream? What do you mean? Physical? What do you mean? Talking about? Holy shit! You gotta pick that. Yo, pick it up. Oh my god! Ew. Do you prefer? Man, Mombi seems like the type of woman to like digital games. You seem to like multiplayer games, Mombi. I'm gonna assume you like digital, right? When was the last time you bought a game physically? Huh? When was the last time you bought a game physically, Mombi? You like to, what physical games do you like to play? I like to know, Mombi. You guys list them out. Mombi. You play a lot of multiplayer games. Adapt says, I like the convenience of digital games, but really think that they should be offered cheaper than physical copy, or physical copy should always include a digital copy. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't know if they can do that. Movies do that. Don't movies do that? Don't movies offer, like, they have a disc version and you can get like the digital version online. But I've never seen a game offer a digital version with the physical version. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen, man. I was just playing physical games in June. I used to host game nights. Farkle? What the hell is Farkle? What's Farkle? Yeah, tons of Blu-ray discs offer a digital copy with certain websites. Exactly, yes. So I'm not going crazy. So if they can do that with Blu-rays, why can't they do that with games? But that's just, I don't know. It's like you're in my mind, for the company, whoever's selling it, we're selling 2 copies. It's like, what? It's no 2 copies. It's a dice game? Oh. Okay. Never heard of it. You might go crazy, but the two are mutually exclusive. Ugh. Ugh. But yeah, at the end of the day, man. At the end of the day, I prefer my physical. I prefer my physical copies of games. All right. I prefer them. Haunted House on the Hill is another one of your faves. Oh. Hey yo, what for? What? Okay, what console? Is this for the Wii? Is this for the what console is this for, Mombi? I'm curious. What console is this for? House on the Hill. That's a board game? That's what No! I meant like oh no, I don't mean like that. I don't mean like Snakes and Ladders. No. I mean like game. Okay. Sorry, Mombi. Okay. We're talking about like video games. We're talking about like a physical copy. Yes. That's what I'm talking about, Bobby. Oh my god. I know you do. I know you like digital. I know it. I know you like digital, Mommy. I know it. It's a fact. Dad says I've been scouring things like eBay. Oh, scouring things like eBay. Okay. And offer up for old games people are trying to get rid of and rebuilding your physical. Oh, nice. Listen, I worked hard. I know you. Mombi, I'm not denying that you work hard. I know you work hard for your kids. You know you're a hard worker. You know you want to come home. You want to relax. You know, don't worry. I got your back. You know, G. I got your back. Don't worry. By the way, Mombi, I'm having a multiplayer stream this Thursday. I'm gonna be having a multiplayer stream this Thursday. So if you wanna come in and join, it's gonna be in the morning though. I don't know if you're gonna be available in the morning. Shit. But anyway, I'm having it on Thursday. It's just for 6 hours. You know, starting early at 8, gonna end at 2:30, and that's it. I'm deleting all those fucking games, all those multiplayer games off my hard drive. Fuck that. You work 8 to 5? Boo. Lame. Well, anyway, Mombi, I just wanted to mention to you because, you know, you back in the day, you used to play some multiplayer with me. No, free to play games. I'm not playing no goddamn Dead by Daylight. Free to play games only. I'm only playing like Fall Guys, Fort Booty, what do you call it? Call of Duty Warzone, Valorant. Only free to play games, Mombi. Yeah, you suffered. Yeah, you carried, most likely. You carried 100%. And I can't do Dead by Daylight anymore. I'm sorry, I can't do it. But yeah. 100. You know, here's the thing, everybody. Just to get it back on track here. I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who's been listening to these podcasts. You all know my spiel here. When it comes down to physical versus digital games, I prefer physical 100%. Digital, I'll only buy for online games like, you know, Call of Duty. Can you imagine if Fort Booty came out on fucking physical? Who's gonna buy that? Who's gonna buy Fort Booty on physical? With the amount of updates that keep happening? If the game keeps updating, like this is why Call of Duty Warzone is not on physical. If the game keeps updating, why the fuck would you buy it digitally? You would not buy it. No, you would not. Mombi, don't do that. You are trolling. Trolling, Mombi. You are trolling. You are not going to buy. No way. What the hell is what's going to be on the disc? What the hell's going to be on the disc? It's constantly being updated. Constantly. Oh man. Oh shit. Am I okay? Am I still live? Oh shit. Oh, I'm still alive. I'm still alive. Okay, perfect. Anyway. At the end of the day, anybody. Okay, sorry. At the end of the day, everybody, my opinion on this is solid. All right? My opinion on this is solid. I only buy physical games for single player, and I will only buy multiplayer games digitally. All right? Physical, single player, don't require online, like The Last of Us, like, like Tears of the Kingdom. But when it comes to online games like Overwatch and Valorant and Call of Duty, digital only. And that's that. That's the final straw. Following from 1 year and 10 months. God damn. Hey, you know what? It's all about that watch time. How about the watch time? You had Overwatch on digital? Yeah, like, it makes sense to have Overwatch on digital. It makes sense. You to have Overwatch on physical, it doesn't make any sense to me. It does not. It's not. 19 days and 4 hours? Maury, my camera's not working. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Physical media is important. I know, right? Do you prefer physical games or do you prefer digital games? Come on, Maury. Be on the physical side. Damn, you spent how much is that? That's like 37 hours. Is that 37 hours? I think that you spent 37 hours watching me. God damn, mommy. What did your wife do to you? Do you need help? No, nothing. I don't need help. She's not here right now. I just can't fucking turn on or there's something wrong with my cam. I don't know what's going on. Tomorrow, everybody, I'll be going live early and I'll be doing a special stream for Arctic Fox. We're going to be playing some Akiba's Trip, Undead and Undressed. All right? And again, everybody, physical media cannot die. All right? Yeah, go pee. By the time you get back, I'll probably be rated out, Maury. To be honest, I'm not going for 2 hours. But at the end of the day, I love physical over digital. At the end of the day, I will always, forever and now and forever, will be a physical dominant guy. We cannot let this die, everybody. We cannot let physical media die. We can't. All right? So this is my plea to everybody out there who is listening. Please, for goodness sakes, do not let physical media die, especially when it comes to gaming. We got to fight back. My generation, I'm 35 years old at the time of this podcast. So everybody who is listening, please keep the physical versions of games alive. Buy physical versions as much as possible. All right. And try not to buy digital versions. All right. But again, you have a choice. All I'm asking is for that choice to be there for now and forever. All right. I want a choice between buying digital or buying physical. That's it. That's all. Not like getting rid of physical altogether. Because I would not like that. Anyway, let us rate out. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in to this Blazing Titan Nation podcast, episode 10, ending season 1 of the Blazing Titan Nation podcast. I don't know when I'll be starting this podcast up again for season 2. Probably in January. I'll be starting this back up again when I get my schedule in order. All right. But yeah, this is the last episode. Ending it on a bang. Thank you, Truex Storm, for listening to all these podcasts, man. It's been fun. It's been so much fun. For the next season, I'm probably going to do only one food podcast per season, just like as a special one, and just do the rest as like all the rest. All right. Alrighty. I appreciate you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Let's see who we can rate out to real quick. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's see. Who is alive? Shit. Where the oh. Hey yo. Hey yo. Oh, we got some peeps on. Okay. Uh Oh, let's go to Gracky. Gracky's live. Hell yeah. Freaking love Gracky. All right, let's start this raid up. Let's start this raid up. When will we be going live show? 8:30 a.m. 8:30 a.m. I'll be going live, Truex Storm, and hopefully I'll have my camera working. All right, let's. Where are you? Let's start up this raid. Before the ad start. Gracky's amazing. She's currently playing some Hogwarts Legacy. She's awesome. She's great. Give her a follow, please and thank you. She's from Vancouver, West Side. Let's go. Thank you very much, everybody, and have a great night. Thank you very much, Truex Storm. Goodbye, everybody. Exclamation point, raid 1 if you are not subscribed. Exclamation point, raid 2 if you are. Everybody, take care. Join the raid. Goodbye, everybody, and thank you for tuning in. Edgy, Truex Storm, Mombi, all of you. I appreciate you all. Have a good night and take care. Goodbye, bye.